Aqua Lake Zone. If the name sends chills down your spine, that's perfectly normal, because that means water. But look at this! This is a trick that's only in this game somehow, because, well, it would have been too useful in other games, but here, if you enter water while in a ball, and you have decent velocity, then you can just bounce off the water, like that. So here, there was a one-up hidden behind one of the pillars. Now, falling from under that ledge is real hard because, just watch as I get... Whoa! Oh my god, that was close! Anyway, usually what happens is that I take the spear in the face, I fall in the spikes to the left, and I die because I have no rings left at that point. Okay, now this one is perhaps the most nightmarish stage in the game. The entire stage is underwater, and it's the longest stage in the game by a long shot. Okay. Now there's lots of rings, so there are at least opportunities for one-ups if you can collect enough of them. Like in this spot, there's a lot of them, and there's an invincibility at the bottom. Of course, as usual, you can drown while you're invincible, but see that? That's a new type of bubble that's once again exclusive to this game. It basically allows you to travel underwater by going up, and of course you recover your air while you're in one of those bubbles. So that's pretty much how it works. You can go left or right, but you're always forced to go up, though you can control your speed by pressing down or up. Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Yeah, I did it. The problem with this bubble is that when you miss it, it takes so long for the next one to appear, and there's just barely enough room to fit, and you have to do it all with one bubble, because on that last platform there's no bubble that appears, so you're pretty much stuck doing that part with one bubble. That means flirting with the spikes, just barely not touching them. Okay, this is another one. This one's easy. I could have taken the springs, but the first one's hard to reach for some reason. Okay, now there's a little pipe maze. I gotta press left and keep it down in order to get to the Chaos Emerald. You have to know where it is, but once you know where it is, it's easy to reach. So now back in the maze, and now I keep down to reach another life. Excellent. So now I'm approaching the hardest place in that stage. Gonna recover some air. Okay, this part's in a bubble too, but you gotta dodge a lot of spears, and there are scorpions coming at you on top of that. So the key is controlling your bubble speed. See, I slow it down so that the spears miss me, and I stay away from the scorpions. Speed up, speed down again. It's... okay, now I think there are 2 scorpions in that spot. Here, there was one, there's the other, and whew, I made it. It's really annoying when you get hit by something. I mean, you have to start all the way down, but all the spears come back for some reason. And if you die in that spot, well, you have to start the stage all over again, because as you probably noticed, there's no checkpoint. Okay, from one of the hardest stages to one of the easiest ones. That boss stage is really easy. There's no tough jumps or anything, and the boss is, well, it's the easiest in the game. How easy it is? Well, you'll see for yourself. Just roll in the ball, stay above the water. I think I tried seeing what was under the water once, and that was hard, so better stay above it. Okay, here's the boss. Oh, what? I ran into it? I ran into what I just called the easiest boss in the game? Well, that sucked. Anyway, you probably saw it starting to blow a bubble. Well, what you have to do for this boss is to hit the bubble before it throws it at you, and if you do so, you score a hit, and 6 hits and it's down for the count. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully not messing up. Okay, 1 hit. Now what I gotta do is I gotta let it play with me a bit. Throws me away. Starts blowing a bubble. Boom! another hit, and you repeat 6 times, well, until it dies. It takes 6 hits. Now this can get long really fast. I mean, the hardest part is to get down the tempo at the beginning, but after that, it's pretty easy. Jeez, this is boring! Come on. Lost count, hopefully it's the last one. Yeah, the last one, so now we can move on to bigger and better things. Let's hit that capsule again. Those are in the air in this game for some reason. In every other game, those are capsules that are underground. Oh yeah, in this game you get points for beating the bosses. You don't really see it because it's not really tempting to actually pay attention to your score. Okay, Green Hill Zone. Now, this lives up to its namesake because it's... well, the first 2 acts at least are pretty much a breather after the Aqua Lake Zone. Oh, come on, I came there at full speed. How can I have missed that? Okay, I'll try again because, well, I want to get that life back that I lost to the easiest boss in the game. Well, no spin dash can sometimes make those loop-the-loops a bit annoying because sometimes you won't have enough speed to actually get past them. Okay, another life from getting 100 rings. Here the number of rings loops back instead of just continuing to go up like in the Genesis games and the Dreamcast games and pretty much every other game. And I actually died a few times from getting a life due to having 100 rings, and then I was left with no rings, and then I died because I had no rings left. That's not fair, but at the same time, well, you just got a life. You can just start the stage over again and try and get another. Maybe I should try this positive thinking thing a little more often, I think. That would do me good. Anyway, Act 2 means another Chaos Emerald. This one's easy to get to once you know where it is, because if you don't know, you're never gonna see it. Oh! Yeah, it still shows 9, but from my experience at least, they still keep counting past 9, so it's better to get a lot of them because the later zones in the game are really, really hard. Even Act 3 and Grinny. How the hell am I gonna get past that? Look at that, there's a roof there? Oh, I think I get it. Eee! I think I actually was mid-air when I jumped. That was quite last second. Okay, the emerald's there. Gotta jump there. Oh, I missed. Ah! There's just enough spikes to prevent you from getting back there without getting hit. Okay, this time it's good. And I land straight on it. Excellent. Now, I don't think I'm gonna bother with this life because, well, I had too much momentum anyway, so no biggie. Counting the points and getting ready for one of the hardest stages in the game. Again.